Hey YouTube, so I'm just going to start by applying my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer and the Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over my eyelids. I like to put my primer on first so that way it has time to sink in, and then I'm going to use, this is a MAC shadow, it's soft brown I believe. I recorded this a while ago so I don't remember all the shade names, but I'll tell you the ones that I do remember. So I'm just applying this in the crease. This is a Real Techniques brush, and then this is a NYX shadow. I'm pretty sure it's like Dance the Tides or something. And this is also a Real Techniques brush. It comes in their like starter eye kit, and I think you can buy it at Ulta, and I think Kohl's might be selling Real Techniques now, and then I know Walmart sells it online. But I'm just blending that into the outer part of my crease, and then I'm taking this other NYX shadow, and I'm pretty sure this one is like, I'm not quite sure the name, but I think it's like, I don't remember the name. I'll try to link it down below if I can find it. And then I'm using this MAC shade. This is in Mythology all over my lid. I've been obsessed with this shade. It's really nice all over the lid, especially if you're like of a darker complexion, because it kind of blends in with your skin tone, but it doesn't really. And now I'm just going over it with more of that NYX shade that I can't remember. You can use any mid-tone brown and just blending it out to make sure there's not a harsh line of when I applied the color on my lid and where the crease color starts. I'm just applying a little bit more Mythology just to make it pop a little bit because I thought it didn't pop, and then I went in and applied a little bit of Amber Lights by MAC, and now I'm using my L'Oreal gel liner. I just have mine in Black is Black, and this is the brush that came with it. I actually kind of like this brush, especially if you don't clean it all the way, like, and you let it kind of get a little hard with the gel left on it. It like makes it really stiff and really good to do eyeliner with. And if you see my dog, sorry, he was like all up in my way this day. But I'm just doing a simple winged eyeliner, nothing too fancy. And then I'm going to, after that, I'm going to go in with my NYX black liner, and I'm just going to tightline my eyes. But I'm just doing this, or I end up doing it on the upper and lower waterline. But right now I'm only doing it on the upper waterline. And then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match, not True Match, the L'Oreal Magic Nude and my Bare Minerals concealer, and I also mix in like a drop or two of the MAC Face and Body foundation, and this is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. In the MAC Face and Body, I am in the shade C6, and I'm in the shade like Classic Tan in the L'Oreal one. I mixed the MAC one in just because I like a little bit more of a dewy finish, and the L'Oreal one gives a super matte finish. And now I'm going over it with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and now I'm using the Pixie Correction Concentrate under my eyes just to brighten up a little bit, and then I'm using the L'Oreal like Magic Lumi concealer. This is the dark deep one. It's like the darkest shade, which for NC45 skin, NC42 skin, it's going to be a good highlight. It's really close to the NC35 or NW35 if you wanted to know like what MAC shade it's close to. And then I'm using this e.l.f. Studio Flawless Concealer Brush and a little bit of this Bare Minerals Bisque Powder to set my concealer just to keep it bright. And then I'm going over the rest of my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Powder in deep, dark. It's definitely in dark. I like this powder because it's not like, it gives more of a natural finish instead of, yeah, me being stupid. So then I'm going to do a little contouring. This is the Shea Moisture Illuminating Powder. When you swatch it, it looks like it has a little bit of a sheen, but you can't really see it on the face. And the brush that I'm using is actually the brush that it comes with, which I'm a really big fan of. And then I'm going in with the Sonia Kashuk brush just to blend it out. And now I'm taking this blush by MAC. It was in a MAC palette, but it's Melba, which you can buy normally just in a compact, but I just happen to have it in the palette, so I'm going to use that on my cheeks. I like it because it's like neutral and it's not, it adds a little color back to the cheeks, but it's not going to be like obnoxious. And now I'm going in with NARS Hungry Heart Duo, and I'm mixing the two colors and using it to highlight the top parts of my cheekbones. Nothing too fancy, and I think that was an e.l.f. blush brush actually. And then I'm using this NYX liner to line my lower lash line. This one's in like Purple Blaze. It's the like Don't Slick one. It's like something like that, but it's in the purple color. They only have one purple color in this kind. It's not the retractable one, it's the one you actually have to sharpen. But I like this one because it has a really long longevity, and I have a bunch of different colors for them, and I wanted to use it because I wanted to do a pop of purple on the lower lash line. Then I'm going in with this Urban Decay palette, and I'm just using the purple color. You can use any purple shadow. I just used this one because it was the first one that I saw in my collection that was a bright purple instead of like a dark plum. And so I'm just blending that out on the lower lash line. And once again, my dog, I don't know what is on his nose. I think he picked up something off the floor, but yeah. And then I'm taking a little of the white color in that palette and just highlighting the inner corner. And then I'm using that jet black NYX pencil. Both of those NYX pencils are from the same line, but I'm lining my inner waterline. And now I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick spray all over my face. And I'm going to put in some L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. And I know that De-Slick spray was not in the correct packaging. It's because I dumped it in that when I moved back home. And now I'm going to apply a little bit of MAC's Touch lip gloss or lipstick, and I apply a little bit of Peaches and Cream over it just to lighten it up a little bit. But I really, really like that lipstick, and once that is done, that is pretty much the finished look.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.